Mr. Benton responded and had this meeting with these reporters in a London hotel in March. And in that meeting, he's filmed talking to them about how he'd be able to ask questions of ministers in person or in written form, and also to obtain and leak to them market-sensitive information. Probably better if we just have a look at the video itself. Now, it begins with a question from the reporters asking him why it would be better for the company to pay him rather than a lobbying or a PR firm.
That's a very good question. Probably the direct ear of a minister is actually going to make these decisions. We vote in House Commons 2 or 3 times a day. The minister has to pass you, and then you've got 10 minutes while you walk around to the next vote to have his ear. There's written questions as well, where we can table things on the public record and get an instant response within 5 working days on any question whatsoever, which obviously nobody else outside the political realm can.
What sort of conversation would you be looking at?
I'll leave that to you. I think that'll be remiss of me to give.
I mean, we were thinking probably in the range of £2,000 to £4,000 a month, but I don't know if that sounds in the right ballpark.
Yes, I think that's.
Now, it's important to say that actually in the end, Scott Benton didn't receive any payment and therefore didn't actually break any parliamentary rules, although certainly it does appear that he showed a willingness to consider doing so. He's now issued a statement, which I can read to you. He says, "Last month I was approached by a purported company offering me an expert advisory role. I met with 2 individuals claiming to represent the company to find out what this role entailed. After this meeting, I was asked to forward my CV and some other personal details. I did not do so as I was concerned that what was being asked of me was not within parliamentary rules. I contacted the Commons Registrar and the Parliamentary Standards Commissioner, who clarified these rules for me and had no further contact with the company. I did this before being made aware that the company did not exist and the individuals claiming to represent it were journalists." Now, obviously, this all adds to the questions surrounding the rather murky business of how influence is peddled in the corridors of power in Westminster. And on top of a year when we've seen a whole series of scandals, from the Owen Paterson case to Partygate to the Pincher case, the information that was dug up in the Westminster accounts all raise questions about the way money operates in Westminster. Rishi Sunak has pledged to try and clear up sleaze. The Liberal Democrats tonight are calling for Scott Benton to have the whip removed, and clearly it's a very difficult look for the government.
All right, Amanda, thank you very much. This is the News Hour at 6. Coming up, it's a big week for golf. Is this the year Rory McIlroy completes a career Grand Slam at the Masters? We'll hear from Sir Nick Faldo next.